Carbohydrates. This video is presented to you is a lecture from the University of Malacca in my YouTube channel Dr. Biochem Lectures. My name is Alam Zeeb. I am working at the Department of Biochemistry. University of Malacca is a professor. I did PhD Biochemistry from the Institute of Biochemistry, Graz University of Technology, Graz, Austria. Now we will talk about the carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is a biomolecule. It is made of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. These are the three important elements. The empirical formula CmH2O whole N, where M may be different from N depending upon the numbers. Now something about the definition. So carbohydrate is defined as polyhydroxy, either aldehyde, ketones, or their derivatives. Carbohydrate is synthesized by plant using sunlight from carbon dioxide and water to glucose and oxygen using a process known as photosynthesis. So it is well known that plant is used as a food for human being and animals. Biological significance of carbohydrates. There are several important roles of the carbohydrate. The first one is storage role. In this role, carbohydrates serve as a storage of metabolites, especially as a metabolic fuel for living organisms. Examples are starch and glycogen. Starch in plants and glycogen in animals. These are the two storage forms of carbohydrate in biological system, and these are the different foods type where starch is present. Structural role of carbohydrate. The next important role is their structure. Cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin. Carbohydrates. They provide a mechanical as well as protective function to the cell wall of the plants. Here you can see the cell wall of the plant. The third important one is communication role. We know that carbohydrate is bound to either protein or lipids to form glycoproteins or glycolipids. Glycoprotein act as a hormone, for example, thyroid stimulating hormone. They may act as enzymes like phosphatase, lipase, pepsinogen, or they may act like receptors as integral protein or mucin. You can see here the two membrane embedded in the cell membrane, and you can see here the glycoprotein with the protein part in the glycogen. Now the next topic is classification of carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is classified into three main classes. The first one is monosaccharide, or we call it simple sugars. These are polyhydroxyaldehydes or aldoses. We call it aldoses, or polyhydroxy ketones or ketoses. The example of the aldoses is glucoses, while the ketoses is fructoses. Ribose is also aldoses. The second class is oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharide is the second important class, which consists of 2 to 8 or 10 monosaccharide units. These units may be joined by different glycosidic linkage to each other. Oligosaccharide can be hydrolyzed to 2 or 8 units. For example, sucrose, maltose, etc. The third class is polysaccharides. Polysaccharide is the class of carbohydrate which is made of several saccharide units. The poly means many. Polysaccharide hydrolyzed to many monosaccharide units, that is starch and cellulose. These have more than 1000 glucose units. You can see here in this picture there are several glucose units. Now we will talk a little bit about the nomenclature of carbohydrate. The generic name saccharide is represent a single unit of the sugar, and the functional groups such as aldehyde or ketone gets preference in numbering. Sugar with aldehyde functional group is called aldose, while sugar with the ketone functional group is called ketosis. Sugar exists in cyclic or open chains. Name of the sugar unit ends by oses. Each class of carbohydrate has specific numberings.